promised some good news. He's here now with your most accurate forecast. Hey, Don.
Well, Allie, I promised a little good news.
Hey, I'll take it.
Well, we'll start with some news most of you are at least roughly aware of. But by the way, on the Lyme disease and tick connection, I wrote an article about that 2 weeks ago for the Buffalo News Online edition with some help from Cornell University. And there does seem to be a link between an increase in that disease and an increase in the tick population and a warming climate. And some common sense things we should all be observing. Whether you're walking or running, stay in the center of the path, not in the tall overgrowth, and even your lawn furniture should be away from the shrubbery and any tall growth and more toward the center. Well, let's take a look at the headlines connected with our brush with snow, which is a snow that probably will not require the use of your snow brush unless you live above 1,700 or 1,800 feet. Snow in May is not as uncommon as some of you may believe. We've had measurable snow 16 times since 1900. We don't know how many times before that in May. And of course, we had that big snow, which I mentioned earlier, back on Mother's Day, 7.9 inches in 1989. I think that's the year the Galleria opened. That's not happening tomorrow. Not enough cold air and not enough heavy precipitation to cool the air. It's 45 at the airport right now. That's kind of raw for this date, wouldn't you say, with a 10-mile-an-hour breeze. Not going to bother telling you about the wind chill. And this is going to be a concern for months to come. Lakeshore flooding on the Lake Ontario shoreline. The water is so high now that it doesn't take a northeast breeze to bring the water action, the wave action and erosion into play, but it will get worse around Thursday. Temperatures on the cold side of the storm, in which we find ourselves, in the 40s, no 30s at this time. On the warm side of it, on the other hand, it's 62 in Boston and 66 in Albany. We won't see numbers like that, but we have a shot at 60 later in the week. 7 super Doppler radar showing mostly light rain, some pockets of moderate rain circulating around an area of low pressure that's almost on top of us, and that will continue through the night. Current temperatures in the mid-40s. At the lower elevations, we drop to the south. Not a whole lot of range, but at least none of our sites yet are into the 30s. Slow cooling tonight, so that some of the hilltops could drop to 33 or 34 in this seasonably cold air behind the storm system. Hour by hour forecast, we stay all liquid until the pre-dawn hours when a mix starts to develop. Notice the darker blue, that's at the highest elevations where that inch could show up, but not at the lower elevations. And then tomorrow, a lot drier by the time we get to midday than it was today. So no soaking rain in the afternoon, and I think Monday will be mostly dry as well. So things will slowly improve. They're not going to become wonderful, but they're going to get better. For tonight, you can expect a low of 38 in the metro area, frequent periods of rain and drizzle, and an inch possible on the highest hills by morning. Tomorrow a high again about 45. Could be an inch in the morning on the hills, not Buffalo. Still pretty cold with that breeze. Tomorrow night maybe a few sprinkles or flurries. 37 for a low, and then we're back to 50 on Monday. Progress with some sprinkles possible or flurries in the morning. A little sun in the afternoon. And we step away so you can see the whole 7-day. Limited sunshine on Tuesday, 52. A little more sun on Wednesday, 58. Thursday, we could get back to 60 and 61 on Friday, but a good chance of a few showers on Friday and a better chance